knocked back to open this drive. It's 2nd and 12. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. He's looking downfield to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Saunders. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. They'll have to put it away for the first time tonight. They punt it away on 4th down. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Power football with the run. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. Question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
You got to keep winning. Now when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football playoff in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue to elevate and ascend with their talent and play on the field.
Yeah, and it's exciting, right? To be mentioned, it's exciting. To hear yourself talked about on shows and to be a team that's getting respect is great. Now, let's keep pushing that pedal to the floor to be the best team we can be.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Matthews.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Underwood. Finds his man. It's Marsh. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season, and these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team. When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. If you can't throw it late, it's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
The give on the inside. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the second. five-star defensive back, gives him a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a five-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed, the measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Denmark. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
The give to the tailback. And the Nittany Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about, those beautiful helmets. They don't change very much, very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple. Being traditional, running the football.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the middle. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. A delay of game penalty, just a mistake that you can't have happen at this point of the game and this part of the field. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They booted away on 4th down. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Offense in a bunch formation. Back to throw, it's Underwood. That's reeled in, it's Moore. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the 1st down marker.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Wants to go up top. Now improvising. Going to try to get it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. You could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit, nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moore. Runs through a tackle. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Look out, he's got room. Turning it on. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Man, it's so nice to have a weapon like this in quarterback. It dictates coverage. You want to play man-to-man? Everybody turns their back. Watch him pick him up, put him down, chew up yards, getting a big play down the field.
And the Wolverines are on the move. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Underwood. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Now facing a 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Here's the pressure. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And that's another play for this offense that you're just left wanting more. Both these offenses, man, nobody's scoring any points. Palmer trying to execute a 2-minute drill, throwing the ball to the other team. That's not part of the 2-minute drill.
And I think we got to give the defenses credit because they have been dominant and physical, and they're creating takeaways. I know the offense has been sloppy, but on the other side of the ball, man, we are seeing 2 really good defenses go at it today.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense hasn't been deep in their own end. It's a draw. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Give to the running back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Using his feet to buy time. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
You just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. With the catch, it's Denmark. That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looking downfield on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Big house for this huge 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Stewart. Through the defense. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We've got a good one going here in the 3rd quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Not a lot of offense. In fact, no offense in terms of scoring there in the first half.
You got to give the defense credit on both sides. They've been physical. They've been making plays. So now, which of these
Gashing the D on the right. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Let's send the tight end in motion. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Caught in the backfield. It's Hester. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
The Wolverines line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. They're going to ride this running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He'll pull it down and run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. They'll try the run. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
At the 21, offense facing 4th down.
Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on 4th. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Running back searching for a hole. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line. The give to the back. There he goes. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Drive comes from the 35-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Matthews. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Stewart. Runs through the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
And great recognition by the corner. That touch pass, after he throws at the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it forward again. Nice job understanding that, flying up, coming and making the big tackle in the open field.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Second down coming up. Quarterback making checks. To the air. It's Underwood. Makes the grab. It's Moore. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
The Wolverines really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Peacecorn. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
The give on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Got his man in the middle. Breaks into the open. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Defense, defense, defense. No one is giving an inch, and the stats bear that out after 3. This game has the look of one that if anybody can put any type of score on the board, they'll probably go home with a W as we start the 4th quarter. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Running it to the right. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the 4th quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. They're going to give it to the wide receiver on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Michigan! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Who knows? That might be all it takes. This has been a defensive battle. Both offenses struggling mightily to execute anything, but they were able to put a nice little drive together. Their yards have been very difficult to come by. They found a way to get it done, and finally here in the 4th quarter, they're able to put some points on the board.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Southern Miss is having its way offensively, just marching up and down that field at a breathtaking pace. They're up 14 over Kansas. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's There's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And, man, this offense needed that. They've got to get it going. That clock is ticking. They've got 0 points on the game. They've got to put a couple of plays together. There's play number 1. Let's see if they can get a streak going, get down the field, and put some points on the scoreboard.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Saunders. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Michigan stole their winged helmets and possibly their fight song from Princeton, but they are giving an Ivy League level education in defense today.
Yeah, and stealing their hearts, just ripping them out, not giving them anywhere to go, no life. This offense has no answers because Michigan's out there just destroying them, giving them an education.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. To throw again. Complete to the right. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Slippery Rock, 38. Seton Hill University, 20.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll give it to him again. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll try the left side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. To the air, it's Underwood. Bringing the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Crosses the 30, he's got a lead. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
It's the 4th quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. On the run, it's Hester. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Wolverines come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. On the move. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown Wolverines. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of it. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal.
on the field.
And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. A delay of game penalty like that just riles up the defense even more.